All right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening.
Good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Whatever time you're watching this, I really appreciate you taking a few minutes to listen to what an amazing month of December we had as a district. I got a lot of recognition to go through. It's going to be a little bit different than previous months, but great recognition all the same. So first I'm going to start with Riz. So as a district, thank you. We finished at 91.9% all in, which is our best month since coming together as OWP04.
You did it! Congratulations!
There were months that we were in the low 80s or just struggling to get to that 80% period. And I just want to thank everybody for their focus, taking care of the customer. Hey, listen, I know customers don't always come in and say, hey, what can you do for me? No, they don't do that. They come in with the boxing gloves on, ready to spar. And you guys do an amazing job of de-escalating, taking care of the customer, getting them what they need, what they want, and getting them on their way. So thank you. So with that being said, here are all the 100 percenters in the 100 Club for December. And there's, I think, roughly 31 of them. Sheila from Calcutta, Sierra from Canton, Eric Bowling, Haley from Worcester. We got Rick Carson from Canton, Cole Cheney, Bethany, who is no longer with us. She has moved on from Calcutta, and we will miss that customer experience that she brought. We got Jason, the newbie in Worcester, Chad Cochran, Michael Conte, Matt DeSantis, Shane Dorsey, James Gideon, Justin Greer, Samantha Lawver, Chelsea McFarland, Sam Myers, Lindsay Patterson, Tyler Peck. We got Felicia, the new hire from Canton, nice work. We got Connor, we got Katie, we got Brian, we have Heather Smith, Tracy Smith, we got Steve from Canton, we have Abby from New Philadelphia, we have Brian from New Philly, Jeff from New Philly, and last but not least, we have Eric Waterman, the water dog from Worcester. So again, I want to thank you. I mean, just amazing customer experience numbers, and hopefully you all saw a little bit of a multiplier out there, and if not, we are trending about 87% this month, and I know we're going to finish above that 90% this month. So with that being said, let's just jump right into results here. So when I said we were going to change it up, we're just going to go through the swag, what we were green at, and then go through the top 2 performers in each store location. So as a district, we were green in 6 categories: phones, pull-through, ARD, VMP, Verizon Visa Card, and Riz. And as a district, step-ups were included, and we didn't have a target. So essentially, we could have been green in 7 out of 9 metrics. So that's a fantastic job. I want to start with, we had Wootown and Canton green in 7, New Philly green in 5, and Calcutta green in 4. So Wootown, they were green in phones, pull-through, ARD, VMP, steps, Verizon Visa Card, and Riz. So great job. Canton was phones, pull-through, ARD, VMP, Verizon Home, Verizon Visa Card, and Riz. New Philadelphia, phones, pull-through, ARD, steps, Riz. Great work. Calcutta, phones, pull-through, ARD, and Riz. So really, really good. So all of our stores had more than half in the green, really driving some solid results there. So with that being said, let's move on to individual sales representative results, and we'll start out with growth. So in growth, we had Heather at 140 gross ads. We had Tarek at 130 gross ads. We had Candace in Wootown at 55 gross ads. We had Haley at Wootown with 51 gross ads. We had Chad Cochran at 53 and Chelsea at 43 in New Philadelphia. And we had Sam and Sheila tied at 46 in Calcutta. So great job to those individuals driving growth. And those are really solid numbers no matter what month it is. When we look at just phone growth, we had Heather leading the way again at 83. We had Tarek at 82. Candace on the board again in Worcester with 42. Lindsay jumps on the board with 35 in Worcester. We had Chad and Chelsea in New Philadelphia leading in phones as well with 35 and 25 respectively. We had Brett, the new guy in Calcutta, hitting the board with 26 phones, and we had Sheila leading the way in Calcutta with 33. So great job to those individuals. When we look at pull through, the connections, we had Heather leading the way with 56, Tarek right there with 48. I got to tell you, It's going to be tough for Canton to get somebody to knock these two off the top. They battle each month for the top spot in growth. It is great. I know Connor is right behind them. I know we have some other new hires there. They're gonna, put the pressure on. I will love to see, in the coming months how that battle turns out. We had Tyler and Tony in Wootown. Tyler with 21, Tony with 20. We got Brett, the new guy, leading the way with phones in Calcutta with 19. Sam with 17. And we had Cole and Chad in New Philadelphia. Cole with 21 and Chad with 17. So when we look at, besides taking care of the customer and making sure that the customer stays with us, growth is the next biggest thing that we need. And all those individuals right there, give them a round of applause. Great work there. When we look at revenue, so this is kind of, the other side of the business, driving ARD, driving VMP, Get More, Verizon Home, and Verizon Visa Card. We had some outstanding performances for the month. So in ARD, we had Samantha Laver at 170 and Abby at 107, representing New Philadelphia. We have Eric Bowling at 135 and Candace at 120, representing Wootown. In Calcutta, we had Sam at $120 and Brett at $97. And in Canton, we had Fee at 183 and Zach D at 156. So great job to those individuals driving that revenue growth. When we look at VMP, we got some fresh names here. We had Michael Conte at 100% and Cody at 84%, leading the way for Team Canton. We have Heather Smith at 85% and Abby at 70% for Team New Philly. Out in Wootown, we have Tyler leading the way at 89% and Eric Waterman at 87%. Solid job there, fellas. And in Calcutta, we had Brett, the new guy. I'm going to say it again, Brett Lemke. That's a name to watch out for, 70%, and we got Brian at 64%. So great job to those individuals leading their team. So again, this is top two individuals per store. We've got some ties upcoming here, so we'll see a little bit more. We have Get More. We got Tarek leading the way at 18% and Cody right behind him at 14%, again for Team Canton. When we look at Team Worcester, we have Tony leading the way at 16% and we got Eric Bowling at 15%. When we jump over to Calcutta, we have Ian at 13%, Sheila at 10%. When we go to New Philadelphia, we have Samantha Lauber at 10% and Brian at 9%. So really good work driving that. And as you know, we've shifted focus to step-ups this month. So anytime you change a price plan and that account leaves paying more than they came in with, that's a step up. Whether they upgrade a phone, whether they get a tablet, whatever, if the account revenue is more than it was when they came in, you are going to get a step up. So that is great news. Verizon Visa Card, I just did the top one for this. We had Candace in Worcester with 5 Verizon Visa Cards. I had Cody in Canton at 6, he led the district. We had Jen H in New Philadelphia with 2, and we had Sheila and Sam in Calcutta, they tied with 2 as well. And then last but not least, we jump over to Verizon Home. We had Matt and Mike from Team Canton with 5, they led the district. We had Tyler from Wootown with 3, Jen Fitch from New Philadelphia with 3, and Sam from Calcutta with 2. So a lot of new names on the board, which is great. A lot of new hires showing up. A lot of the names that we've heard over and over again on there as well. So that consistency I really appreciate. But again, I just want to thank everybody for an absolutely awesome fourth quarter. I know January's been a little bit of a rough start. We've had some COVID closures. We've had, the snow we had the other day was crazy. In stock as far as phones go, we're still, struggling getting shipments in. But all in all, I just need you guys to continue to focus on taking care of the customer, taking care of each other, driving growth and revenue. And, I promise you Q1 will be another great quarter, and, we'll look for another great year in 2022. So again, thank you very much for everything that you do. We couldn't do this without being a one team and having everybody come into work, taking care of our customer, bringing excitement, fun, energy. Love walking into the stores and seeing the camaraderie between everybody. And again, it is a pleasure, an absolute pleasure to be part of this team. So thank you for a great December. 2022 is going to be even better. Look forward to seeing you all out in the field. Thanks.